Clark Wilmot and management consultancy firm Colin Featherstone Associates have collaborated to pool recent experiences at Hinkley Point C on digital contracting. In our view, doing away with paper and getting into contract and managing the contract digitally can only be a good thing. We will be providing some guidance in two parts. This part, getting into contract, and part two, managing the contract in the digital era. Once you've drafted, negotiated, agreed a contract, what's the best way to complete it in the new virtual workplace? The good news is we no longer have to print out the whole contract, and virtual contract options include the following: physical counterparts, which can be received digitally, printed, signed and returned manually by post; electronic exchange, where you receive the contract digitally, print the signature page only and return it digitally by email; or electronic signature, which will be done by a digital app. In general, the employer will provide guidance as to how the contract should be entered into, and specific drafting might be required in order to make it legally valid, such as adding a counterparts clause or other bespoke drafting. Let's explore what each option means. So they will be different for a 12-year deed and a 6-year contract. So for physical counterparts, where you've received the full document by post or printed the full document from an email, you return the full document by post, usually by recorded delivery, including the signed signature page by the director and a witness who need to sign on the same page and therefore need to be in the same room, or two directors who can sign separately. For simple contracts, you simply return the signed signature page only, not the full document, by post or recorded delivery. For electronic exchange counterparts, you receive by email the full document, but you don't need to print it, together with the signature page. So you would need to print the signature page, sign it, scan it back in, and this would need to be signed by the director and a witness who need to be together, or two directors who can be separate. The simple contract is the same, apart from you only need to return the signed signature page by email and not the full document together with the signed signature page. Electronic signatures would be done via a special app, and for the special app purposes, you can only sign a deed when it is signed by two separate directors. You cannot sign by electronic signature via a special app where you are signing a deed by director and witness. For a simple contract, you would simply insert an electronic signature. On Hinkley Point C, NMB generally uses the middle option for electronic exchange via counterpart. As you can see, there are a number of rules and guidelines. These have been issued by the Law Society over time, and case law, especially Hinkley, on tried and tested methods of digital contracting. You may be asked to initial any amendments or appendices or document lists and scan in those initialed pages. You may also be asked to authorise by mail any infills, dates, references to be completed, etc. When you do send back your email response together with the signature pages, make sure it is a clear acceptance response with no counteroffer or other discussion of the terms included. If you follow the detailed instructions you've received by email, there should be no issue in signing electronically. Do also remember to send the wet ink signatures if these are required. I hope you found this guidance useful. If you have any further questions, please contact either myself, Zoe Stollard, or Colin Featherstone. Do also look at the Hinkley PSG website for further information. Hinkley PSG can assist with a number of things, including tender preparation, NEC 3 and FIDIC contract negotiation, mobilisation and delivery issues. Thank you.